Hello my cosmic besties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at the two new moons which are happening in the sign of Aries this season. So basically the first one is happening on the which has already happened on the 21st of March, I'm aware, and the second one is happening on the 20th of April. Now this is very significant because there are two new moons which are happening in the same sign. This is also very rare and it's happening in the sign of Aries, which is a sign of putting new intentions, planting new seeds of new beginnings. So we are also going to take a look at the journey between the two, from the first new moon to the second new moon. So it's about a span of 30 days, give or take a day or two. And so I'll be pulling a card each from each of the three decks which you see here, and we'll look into the energies of the two new moons. So as always, the timestamps will be given in the description below, so you can just skip ahead to your own sign. And I would suggest you look into your sun, moon and rising, but that's totally up to you. Thank you for watching and I'll see you at your reading. Okay, Aries, so for the first new moon you have, that is the first new moon happening on the 20th of March, 21st of March, excuse me. You have the Page of Swords, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing, of course, and your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Aries, interesting. Okay, so what it's telling you here is that you need to keep on learning. There is a right now you are in a learning phase, and obviously you are one of the signs which are going to be affected the most this month because sun is in your natal sign or sun is in your rising sign, so it makes sense. So what spirit is asking you here to do is that keep your mind open because at this time it's very likely that you're getting a lot of intuitive downloads. A lot is coming your way and it is going to take you a while to absorb it all. And also in the middle of this month, as sun touches Chiron, there'll be those parts of you which the deep wounds from your past which are going to come up, and that's nothing to be scared of. It's okay, because if something is coming up, it just means that those parts are not healed yet, and you need to take a look at those parts. You need to take a deeper look into those parts, and so that you can release those pains, so that you can heal those wounds or work upon healing those wounds. Because obviously, as I was saying in the other video which I did on Aries new moons, as I was saying in there, that if you have a wound on your knee, if you are bleeding, if your knee is bleeding, then obviously you won't be able to run as fast as you would be able to with a healed knee. So if there are parts of you which is wounded, which is bleeding, and which needs attention from you, as soon as you give it the attention, it is going to heal, and then you'll be able to run faster. Then you'll be able to actually compete in the race, right? Because obviously if you're running with a wounded knee, you are not at your full pace, you're not actually competing, you're not exhibiting all your abilities. So right now what you need to do is, first of all, keep open and stay open to all the energies which are coming into you. And with that a huge transformation is going to happen. Okay, as soon as you release your wounds, as soon as you acknowledge that yes, my knee is actually wounded, I'm actually wounded and I need some healing there, and as soon as you tend to those parts of yourself, even the acknowledgement, it's going to make a huge difference in your life, dear Aries. Also, your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever new seeds, whatever new things you want to work upon, right? First of all, there is still some education which you need to attain for those things. You are still at a very beginner level, and what spirit is here telling you here is that first of all, you need to keep on learning. You need to keep an open mind towards those things, because there are things which you need to learn about those things. Your learning is not complete yet, and yes, while you are pursuing your goals, while you are pursuing those goals, and spirit is all for it, spirit is really cheering you on, you also need to sit down and make some practical plans, because obviously you cannot zoom from point A to point B without a practical plan. How do you actually intend to go forward if there is ascertain what are you really lacking right now? If it is education, if it is knowledge, ask someone, seek help, look something up. Okay, resources are open to you. It's a great time for learning. So while you make those new intentions, and which is a great time for that, also keep your mind open and keep on learning. That is the message which is coming to you for the first new moon. Then you have the Page of Cups for the new moon happening on the 20th of April. The love, oh my god, you have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Love that. And your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon makes sense. Okay, Aries, one of the one of your qualities is your impatience. Now, I talked about that in one of my other videos, and the description for links to those will be given in the description. But yeah, what I'm saying is here is that Aries, one of your strongest suit is your adaptability. Okay, your ability to make some quick decisions and move forward in life, because you can just do this, right? And make those intuitive decisions which might not work for everyone else, but it works for you because you are that intuitive by nature. But at the same time, you lack the patience to see things through. Just because something has not started making those, generating revenue. Let's say you started a new business, or let's say you're trying something, you're trying something new, but then you don't see the things working. Let's say you are trying a new diet, or you're trying a new health regime, okay, a new workout session, a new something, whatever new you're trying. If you are not seeing the result in 30 days, it just means thing that you just need to incorporate, bring in a little bit of patience in that thing. Okay, your commitment is going to be tested. Your commitment is going to be tested because obviously, as I said, Aries, you are not known for your patience. So what spirit is telling you here with the Page of Cups is that first of all keep believing, keep dreaming. Okay, keep dreaming, because what you dream will actually happen. Okay, be like the Page of Cups. It's like that if pigs could fly kind of energy. Okay, yeah, please focus. Yeah, if pigs could fly, that sort of energy. So dream the impossible. Keep dreaming the impossible. Just because something is not working at the first go doesn't mean that it won't work. If you can dream it, you can create it. Okay, and that is what the initiation is saying. Right now, you are, this is a rite of passage. Okay, before anything starts working for you, before you start seeing that result on your body, obviously you will get those cramps, right? Your body will ache if you're trying out a new fitness regime, if you're trying out a new diet, you'll feel hungry and maybe you won't feel as satisfied. And if you're trying to work out or find out you know work on a new business, it will take some time before it starts generating those revenues for you. But what spirit is telling you right now is that you need to keep on dreaming even on the 20th of April. Whatever new things you started on the 21st of March, whatever new dreams you started dreaming on the 21st of March, keep dreaming those dreams. Okay, obviously reassess everything, but just because something is not working immediately doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. Okay, you need to hold your horses, be patient, because things are going to work for you. Your commitment is being tested, so do not fail the test. You see your plans through. Whatever plans, whatever dreams you dreamt, you obviously need to start implementing a practical plan for that. Obviously, we are going to manifest and everything, and that is great, but you also need to put some practicality, some actual energy into it. And if something is not working on the first go, as I said, and I'm just repeating the same thing again and again, it doesn't mean that things are not going to work. Things are going to work, because if you see right now, you're here, you're at this dark cavern, and yeah, it looks dark and it looks like it is unyielding and it looks desolate and you might feel lonely there. But the truth is that as soon as you overcome this, as soon as you see, as soon as you go through this hard time, you are going to reach this point which holds this magical land. Okay, you can see there is this beautiful land which just waits, which just lies ahead for you, and it lies ahead for you. But just because you're here and you cannot see this place here doesn't mean that this journey, this end goal is not possible. You might not be able to see it, but you can dream it, because you're going to get there. Okay, Aries, so consistency, that is your message. Keep dreaming. May have some practical plans, because obviously if this is such a long journey, you are going to need some reserves. You might not be able to get the food. So what are the practical things which you can put in place before you start dreaming those wild dreams? But at the same time, do not give up your wild dreams, because they are going to see you through to the end goal. So okay, Aries, that was your message for the 2 new moons. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. It was an honor reading for you, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome to your reading. So, if you're Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is meant for you. Okay, so Three of Wands. First, you have the Three of Wands. Then you have deep replenishment. Then you have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Okay, interesting. Okay, so first of all, I see you, Taurus. I love this for you because what the Three of Wands is telling you here is that plan those seed for new movement and new growth. Okay, I see that you have finally started moving towards a new horizon. Things are changing in your life. Okay, and I see that you're planting seeds which are concerned with this area. Like, where would you like to move ahead, like in the next 3 or 4 years? Like, what is the next move which you would like to make? And that is the first message which I'm getting for you. Obviously, also for you, Taurus, I feel like a lot of you are already in this phase of movement. You have already dreamt the dream and you have started making that movement. Okay, so that thing is also happening. You're moving forward. A lot of growth is happening at this time, and you're also covering a lot of area. You're also covering a lot of land. And for those of you who, because I know, dear Taurus, that change does not come so easy for most of us. I'm also a Taurus sun, so with the Three of Wands is telling us that finally we are moving, finally we have started moving, and the wave is just there. So seed those intentions. It's time to seed those intentions and start moving towards our dream goal, start moving towards our goal. And with the sun going through Aries, right, the sun would also okay, yeah, so basically the sun is right now in Aries, and that is your 12th sign. Okay, so it is like the last sign of your wheel, of your sun wheel or moon wheel or ascendant wheel, right? So right now this is also a time for you to rest a bit. Okay, yeah, you are about to make all those moves, and it is time to plant those seeds of movement and growth, and where you would like to be like 5 years from now. It is the time for that. It is also the time for you to rest and relax a bit, because the next phase of your life is going to be a lot more intense, because obviously you're going to move into the sun period of your life. The sun will move out of Aries and move into Taurus next month, which means that a lot of movement is actually going to start in your own sign, and Jupiter will soon come into your sign in the month of May. So, and Uranus has already been present in your sign, so a lot of change, a lot of growth, a lot of momentum is going to start very soon. So while you are planting those seeds and everything, it's also time for you to nurture and rest a bit, because chances are you won't be able to rest much. Okay, so rest, prioritize your rest as well. It's not like you give up working, keep working on your goals, but also prioritize your rest period. And your commitment is being tested again. I feel like a lot of you could have some prominent Aries placements in your chart. So it says your commitment is being tested at first quarter moon. So this is also the which Aries got for the second new moon on the 20th of April. So obviously it just talks about, I feel like it could also be a lot of general energy. I feel like a lot of you, so that could also be part of the general energy of the second new moon. So basically we have planted the seeds with the first new moon, and those are going to be tested in the second new moon, but you got this for your first new moon. So whatever intentions which you had, whatever plans you had made for this movement, okay, I feel, obviously, as I said, like Uranus has been in your sign for the past few years. So a lot of movement is already happening for a lot of you. And right now, I feel like a lot of you are in this place where you're making new commitments, making new movements. And just because things don't work out immediately, Taurus, you don't give up, because your commitment is going to be tested. Universe is going to give you that test with how committed are you to this goal. Just because you're not seeing the results yet, do you have the patience to continue doing the thing, or do you give up, dejected? Because obviously, my dear Taurus, universe wants you to utilize your greatest strength and keep on doing the thing. Okay, change if you need to change certain things. If you feel like certain things need to change, obviously start making those changes, because it's insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting there's different results. But just because something is not working in the first 7 days doesn't mean that it's not going to work forever. You might, this is kind of a down period for you, which is also why universe is asking you to rest. She has not leapt into the waters yet, and she's going to do that very soon. But rest a bit, because soon momentum is going to start. So do not give up on your dreams yet. Things will work for you. Okay, so Taurus, welcome to your second part of this reading. That is the new moon on the 20th of April. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Sun, you have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, and you have communication as key. So I'm actually recording this part for the second time, so please excuse me if there's some overlapping. Basically, my camera died, so I had to charge the battery again, and well, anyway. So, with the Nine of Cups here, it is talking about our ability to manifest our dreams. Okay, the Nine of Cups is the card of manifestation. But you see how here in this particular image, she is there's this light which is coming out of her heart chakra, and all these cups are floating, and they are being, we are kind of getting the idea that they are floating in the air due to that energy which is coming out of the heart chakra. And I'm also getting the sense that they are also getting filled as a result of that. All the manifestations are coming, all the cups are all are being fulfilled because of the joy and the happiness in your heart, which is exactly what this card here is saying. Okay, with the play here, it's saying that do not be so serious. Like Taurus, we have a tendency to be serious and focus too much on what we are trying to achieve, and we stop having fun. We don't know, sometimes we don't know how to have fun. So what Spirit is telling you here is that you need to continue having fun. Okay, so for the second part of this reading, so for the second new moon in Aries, fill your heart with joy. Okay, so there is a lot of healing which is happening with the Sun card here. I feel like, you know, a lot of the weight which was on your shoulders, things are becoming clearer, and the weight is being lifted off your shoulders. A lot of healing is taking place. So as a result of that, this joy, you're able to feel this joy, and because you're able to feel this joy and your heart is being filled right now, you're also manifesting the joy and the abundance all around you. Okay, and how to get to this energy, you play, you have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So celebrate. Okay, when you're too focused on doing the thing which you need to do, like whatever your intentions are, when you're just walking towards your goal like constantly, what usually happens is that you're focusing more on the work and less on the enjoyment of it. Do not let this thing which you are striving for, don't let this thing which you are working upon be a chore for you. Okay, because if it becomes a chore for you, because then you're just manifesting the things which are associated with that. Instead, you enjoy doing the thing which you are working on right now. And when you do that, when you enjoy, when you have fun, when you play at it and stop being so serious, you're like, okay, I'm trying this out and I'm also trying that out. It's about being open to different things, different things, and trying out different things. That's a little bit of a difficult thing for you, Taurus, but well, this is the message. This is what you have to do. Okay, have fun, enjoy what you're doing. Do not let this thing be a chore. Bring in the fun aspect to your work. Bring fun into the thing which you have to do. And when you bring that into your intentions, when you bring the fun part into your intentions, when you do the things with the joy from your heart, you actually manifest abundance and prosperity and all the things which you want. And communication is the key. So obviously you have to be clear with your intentions, what you actually want. So if universe is getting mixed messages, What are you manifesting? Okay, I feel like this is very much about you manifesting the things which you are working upon. All right, so what are you manifesting? Communicate that to the universe, like, yes, I'm working on this and I want this to manifest in our life. If you are confused, if you are too stressed, or if you're constantly worrying about the thing which you want to manifest, then you end up manifesting the wrong things. Instead, tell universe that this is what I want to manifest, and enjoy. Okay, have fun at it. Have fun at it, bring fun into that thing, and magical things will happen for you. Okay, my dear Taurus, that was your reading for the new moon in news. If you like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and hopefully I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for the first new moon, you have Six of Pentacles. Interesting. You have Mirror, who or what is triggering you. And you have Prosperity Lies Ahead, new moon in Taurus. Okay. I'm actually going to pull another card just to be sure what the Six of Pentacles talks about, because I can get the theme of sharing. I'm getting the theme of sharing and you getting something, you getting some wild reverse from the universe, and maybe even some new ideas. But I want to see what additional, like, what does this signify? What does the Six of Pentacles signify for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Seven of Swords. What are you leaving behind? Interest. Eight of Wands and moving forward in. Okay, but what are they sharing? Oh, okay. So you are sharing your dreams, you're sharing your visions with the world, with people around you maybe, okay? And as a result of that, you are leaving behind, you're sharing that, you're sharing your dreams, you're sharing your visions, you're sharing your intentions with maybe the world or people around you. You're sharing that with the universe. Maybe there are some new goals which you are working upon, and there are some new goals which you want to work upon, and you have decided to invest in those goals. Okay, you haven't decided, like, there's this dream which you have, and it might feel wild, it might feel like very out of the reach for you, but at this time I see that this shift is finally happening for you, and spirit is also urging you to move towards that. Invest in yourself, invest in the dreams which you feel are maybe kind of unachievable, maybe kind of out of your reach, out of your bounds. But when you invest in this thing, yes, when you invest in the thing which you actually are being called to do right now, when you believe in your dreams, when you believe in your own abilities, you leave behind this energy of where you're constantly doubting yourself and constantly having to hide yourself and being in the shell and living as someone who you are not. Okay, I feel that you are coming out of this shadow phase of your life where you were constantly walking on your tiptoes and you didn't want to disturb anyone and you just wanted to pass on unnoticed. Finally, you are taking your power. And you are like, yes, this is what I want, and I deserve to get this. I deserve to get this, and I deserve to be heard. I deserve to be seen. I refuse to dim my light anymore. I'm going to shine as bright as I want to. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in my own dreams, and I'm going to stop giving up. I'm going to stop living for others. I'm going to live for others, but I'm also going to prioritize myself. That is the energy which I'm getting from this thread. You are investing in your dreams. These are the dreams which you had from long while, but then you didn't do those things because you were busy taking care of others. Now finally you're like, no, this is the time for me to invest on me. This is finally the time for me to invest in my dreams, to work on my dreams. So I'm taking this back. I had given to you. I had given this to you, and you have, and that was, I had given this coin away to you, but right now I'm taking this away from you. I'm taking back what was mine. Recalling back my energy, because I need this energy to invest, to work upon my dreams, to see my things to fruition. Wow, Gemini, I love that for you. Okay, and so yeah, the question here is who or what is triggering you. Definitely take a look at who or what is triggering you. If you feel like, my dear Gemini, is that you are not at this stage yet, then who or what is triggering you? What is holding you back? Stop living in the shadow of yourself, because you are not meant to live in the shadow. Because when you follow your dreams, when you follow your path which you're called to, prosperity lies ahead. So invest in yourself, invest in your own dreams. You can achieve them, they are worth it. Wow, love that, Gemini. It's time to come out. It's time to break free of the preconditioning. Then you have the King of Swords, lovely. Priestess, emotions are running. Oh wow, okay. So with the King of Swords here, this person has clarity. You have made your decision, you have made that choice. Here you're making the choice, here you have already made the choice. So on the 20th of April, you would have already made the choice, and you'll be able to sit on top of a grand mountain, or sit on top of some place, or just in over your fears. Sit on top of sit over on top of your fears and be like, yes, this is what I'm working upon now. I have clarity, I have reached clarity, and I'm going to move towards this direction. I have made up my mind. And because and it took me a while to get here, but I got here, and that's all that matters. You're being called to step up and lead. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So yeah, like when you take the power in your own hands, which is the energy which is coming to you now. Okay, when you stand up and take the power in your hand, when you're like, okay, I'm done living in the shadow of myself, I'm done living underneath, I'm done dimming my own light, I'm going to take back what belongs to me, and I'm going to invest in me. Okay, you reach the stage where you are sitting on top of your fears. Like you have finally decided, you have finally made up your mind that this is what I'm going to do, and this is these are the dreams which I'm going to pursue. And I have the clarity now. I have the clarity, and I'm going to pursue these dreams now. And with that, you are stepping into the role which you are meant to do. You're stepping into the role of being you fully, completely. You are no longer listening to your fears. You're no longer listening to your preconceived notions, to your judgments about yourself and your fears. You have stepped up. You are like, yes, I gave all this time to my family, and I lived for them up until now, and I'm going to continue living for them. I'm going to continue loving them, but I'm also going to take what I need for me, and I'm going to stand up for myself and defend myself, because if I don't, then who will? Love that. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Okay, so supermoon is like when the moon is the closest, like to earth, so it looks like very huge. It looks like it's almost on top of you, or like very close to earth, and it's like very big. Don't quote me on that. Let me actually get the book and check if that is actually the case, because we want clarity, right? So moon, yeah, yes. The card suggests that the answers to whatever you are asking is writ large, like a silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome. This card comes up when this card comes up, but you may find that there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attune to the moon, success is close. I just must trust. Yeah, so it doesn't say. Oh, yeah. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. So obviously you are going to be feeling very emotional, but I feel like a lot of these emotions are also coming up because finally you have decided to step up. You're no longer staying under this water and looking at your own shadow. You have owned this part of you which was living under the water, and that is why, since water represents our emotions, the emotions are also going to run high. But then at the same time, you are being urged to stand up and take a leadership role. That is what you must do at this time. Okay, invest in yourself, take the power to change your life in your own hands. Nobody is going to come and save you, my dear Gemini. You have to stand up and do the saving for yourself by yourself. Okay, so that was the message for you, my dear Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time. Hello, my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have the Page of Wands. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. And you have your commitment is being tested for Squatter Moon. Okay, Cancer. So obviously you are a cardinal sign. So this particular trial, whatever is happening in Aries right now, and there's a lot of activities which is happening in Aries right now, is obviously going to affect you as well, because you are a cardinal sign. So you'll be making an angle with Aries. So yeah. So the Page of Wands is talking about, taking, like, if you look at this Page of Wands card, she is very carefree, and she is learning. Obviously, like, the page is a student. She has not mastered her craft yet, but at the same time she is having fun. She is having fun doing whatever she is doing. She is learning how to throw this wand, and obviously it's like she's trying to throw it and see how far it lands. But at the same time, she's having fun. She's enjoying herself at it. She's enjoying how her body is moving as a result of this. Whatever she's doing right now, she is having fun at it. Okay, there is no denying that. So with the Page of Wands here is telling you to let loose, have fun. Like, whatever you are doing right now, I feel like there is a lot of activities which is happening right now, and you are not having fun. Okay, you're focused on all the duties and obligations that which you need to make. And also Mars is finally moving into your sign on the 25th of March. So there is also going to start a very intense transit through your sign, and a lot of emotions will also be tested. So right now, Spirit is urging you to let loose, have fun, because emotions are running high at this time, yes, but at the same time, you need to be enjoying whatever you are doing, because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then you are manifesting the things which you are not enjoying. You're manifesting more of the things which you are not enjoying. If you're constantly in anxiety, or you're constantly like stressed, obviously you're manifesting more stress. So whatever is boiling right now, whatever is coming to the surface, because again, Chiron and Jupiter has been in the sign of Aries for a while now, and obviously they are making aspects to your sun. That being said, the Page of Wands here is telling you that you need to have fun, let loose. If you are not doing anything which you're enjoying right now, start doing something which you really, really enjoy. Okay? Like, if your whole day is focused on just doing the tasks and responsibilities and the chores of everyday life, which obviously we all have to do, then you need to find that one thing which you look the most forward to during the day. Incorporate that one thing in your schedule which is just for you, which is just because you enjoy it. And obviously, if you can just start enjoying whatever you have to do, things get better from that point, if that makes sense. Also, align your life, what is not aligned and need to change. So there are things which need to change. Okay, the emotions, the thought patterns which you are having currently, they're not serving you, they're not helping you, and they are actually, like, as I was talking about, that when you're constantly stressed, you're going to bring in more of stress. So what do? First, you figure out what is the emotion, what is your emotional situation right now, what is the thing which you are most bothered with right now, and is there anything which you can do in order to solve that thing, in order to solve that problem. If there isn't, well, okay, then do something else. Do something else which you really enjoy and put your heart to it, okay? If this is singing at the top of your lungs, do it. Do it for at least 5 minutes a day. Do it and just connect, communicate to the universe like, yes, this is the feeling which I want to manifest for the rest of the day. And whenever you're stressed, imagine you, even if you cannot sing because you're at your work or something and you're at a place where you cannot sing out loud, imagine that feeling. Imagine that feeling you get when you're singing. Imagine that feeling you get when you're doing that thing, right? And give yourself that 5 minutes every day to do that thing. Okay, so your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. So I feel like what's talking about here is that Pluto is moving out of Capricorn tomorrow and moving into Aquarius, but at the same time Pluto has been has been opposite your sign for so long, and finally Pluto is moving out. So you are going to get a sigh of relief very, very soon, but that might not be yet because obviously Pluto will be making a to and fro journey from Capricorn to Aquarius and Aquarius to back. So what you need to keep on doing is first focus on the fun. Focus on aligning your thoughts, that your actions and your thoughts are actually aligning. Also, if you're doing certain things, if you're trying to achieve certain thing and you're constantly worried about whether you'll succeed in that thing or not, obviously you are not going to get the results as fast as you would get if you are constantly focused on just enjoying having a blast at it. Okay, like if you are working on a new goal or something, let's say it's a new workout routine because it's easier to explain, and it's tough. Okay, it's tough and it's difficult and it takes your energy out like completely. It kills you every time that you do that particular routine, but then you know that you need to do it in order to get that dream, reach that dream place, maybe weight or like strength or endurance or whatever. You will know that. So instead of being looking at how difficult this is, instead of thinking about how difficult this whole thing is, and instead of being annoyed that your body is not cooperating, what you do is incorporate, you bring in the fun to it. Focus on focus on the positive. Think about that. Yes, how would you feel when your body actually builds up the stamina to do this thing effortlessly? Because once it does, this is going to be easy for you. This routine is going to become easy for you. So focus on that. Focus on the end goal. Also, with your commitment being tested, yes, that makes more sense. Your commitment being tested, you have to, this is a test period for you. Universe is taking a test, like how committed are you to this particular dream of yours. So you tell the universe that I'm very committed, I'm going to keep at it, and you focus on aligning your thoughts to what you want to manifest. Instead of focusing on how difficult this thing is, oh my god, I love this. Instead of focusing on how difficult this thing is, you focus on how easy it is going to be once you achieve that. Okay, so instead of thinking about like, yeah, how difficult this particular training is, you think about how you would feel once you become a master at it. You're like, yes, but like, yeah, this practice is difficult and this diet is difficult, but imagine how good I would feel once I am there, once I have mastered it, once I have done this thing for 2 months or so. And then you visualize yourself as that person 2 months who has put in that 2 months worth of practice into this thing, and how would that person feel. That person would feel at the top of the world, and that is how you project yourself. Okay, that is how you think about yourself right now. So when you're thinking about the struggle right now, you don't think about the struggle, you think about the end goal. How would you feel once you have mastered this thing? Okay, wow. Then you have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Uh, yeah, so things are changing. Deep healing is happening, as I talked about, like Chiron being opposite your Chiron, Chiron trining your sign right now. Chiron has been at an angle to your sun for quite a while now, along with Jupiter. So there is this all the unalignment thing, all the shifts which were, all the uncomfortableness which you are feeling is because healing is happening at a deep cellular level. And once you learn how to align your thoughts, once you learn how to align your life, things will actually become easier. So also, if you are doing certain things which don't align with the perfect vision of your perfect life, you need to take them out of your life. Okay, that is the message which is coming for you. Also look at the bigger picture, be bold, and first make the first moon cardinal moon. And obviously you are a cardinal moon, and this is a cardinal moon reading which we are doing because Aries is also a cardinal sign. So this is the time to take action. This is the time for to take some direct action. Instead of being passive at this time, you need to start taking some direct action at this particular time, because whatever you are sowing right now, it is going to manifest. But again, you need to learn how to align your thoughts. You need to learn how to align your life. And what are the things which are not aligning with that perfect life which you have envisioned for yourself? You need to start on working. You need to start working on taking those things out of your life, because once you do and you visualize yourself as this person, you will have achieved, you will have mastered this. Okay, you will have overcome this test and you would have reached this stage. Yeah, this is where we eventually want to go. And also, like, I feel like a lot of growth is actually also happening for you, my dear Cancer, during this period. Okay, you are going to reach this person eventually. Sooner or later, you're going to reach the King of Wands. From the Page of Wands, you're going to become a master and become the King of Wands. But the sooner you take control of it, the better. You're going to get there eventually. But take charge, take control, be bold and make the first move. Be the first one to start making those changes in your life. Instead of waiting for changes to happen in your life and then making the move shifts, you start making the shifts first and then the changes will follow. Okay, so dear Cancer, that was your reading. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello my dear Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. So you have the Hermit. Interesting. You have Mirror. Who? What is triggering you? Ooh. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Wow. Okay. So my dear Leos, right now what is happening for your sign is that the sun is trining your sign. Okay, the sun is in a trinal that is 120 degrees apart from your sign. And what I see happening for you is right now a lot of healing. Okay, a lot of healing is actually taking place right now. I feel like a lot of things became so much clearer for you very recently. Things became so much clearer, your direction became so much clearer, and I feel that you're finally reaching into the waters, right? You're finally reaching within yourself, and you're reaching for that star within yourself. You're reaching for the dreams, the dream of the impossible within yourself. Okay, you are reaching for what you truly wanted, and that thing which you didn't have a clear vision of, but you're reaching for that thing. Finally, you're reaching for the thing. It's like things suddenly became very clear for you. Okay, it's like things are suddenly becoming very clearer for you. Like, it's no longer a blur, it is very clear. The picture is becoming clearer and you know exactly what you want and you know how to get to that thing. Okay, because in this card it says who or what is triggering you, but I feel this is more like you are finally moving within yourself. Okay, there is a lot of healing which is happening, and you are actually, with this so unlike you, Leo, but the energy which I'm getting with the Hermit and the Mirror card here is that there's a lot of inner journey which is happening right now for you. You are in on this journey and you are going within yourself. You're going within yourself and looking at the parts of yourselves which no longer serve you. Okay, you which no longer serve you, and also you're looking at the parts of yourself. You're looking at that thing, that divine spark within yourself. I was trying to think how to describe this better. Like, even in this Hermit card, you can see like this person is just chilling on that rock and they're looking off into the distance. They're looking off into the distance and they're shining. It's like the light is coming out from within them. The light is coming out from within them. They are shining, and because their inner self is shining, things suddenly start becoming clearer for them. Yeah, so I feel like finally, maybe you guys had a lot of confusion about the direction of your life, and which is why you are in this meditative state right now. But what I see happening for you is that the path becoming clearer, you knowing, you diving within yourself just to reach exactly the thing which you need in order to reach your goals. Okay, things are becoming clearer, and you are diving within yourself to pluck out the star which would actually start shining and which would guide you towards your north pole, northern star. Yeah. Also, it says hold your vision, fixed moon. Right now, it's not a time for you for massive changes. It's time for you to, like, there is this focus, there is this gazing into the distance which is happening. So hold your vision. Whatever it is that you are contemplating, whatever thing is which is veiled right now, which is not clear to you, things will become clearer to you very, very soon. Okay, and you're reaching within yourself to find that clarity. I love that. Okay, let's see what's happening in the second new moon for you. So you have the King of Wands. Oh, love that. Love that. With a Leo in the back, with a Leo in the background, or a lion in the background. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Interesting. And you have, what do you need to release? Yes, makes sense. Because as I said, all that, there's a lot of action which is happening in the house which is 120 degrees apart from yours, and that is going to actually help you bring out the parts of yourself which are no longer serving you. Okay, they're going to help you release the parts of yourself which are no longer serving for you. It's time for you to release some of those old habits, and it's time for you to release those old things which you no longer need, and things which are actually keeping you confined and keeping you boxed in, if that makes sense. It's like you want to dream big, but then you're dreaming that you are becoming the star of your neighborhood or something. But then what Spirit is telling you is that you can become the star of your nation. So why are you so intent, or why are you so focused, and why are you so manifesting being a star of the neighborhood? Because you're not meant to be the star of the neighborhood. When you're doing that, you're actually putting limitations on yourself. You're actually putting limitations on your own abilities and what you can achieve. Instead, manifest that you are only going the direction which serves your purpose the best. Okay, and know that no matter, regardless of where you end up, you're going to be this King of Wands. You're going to be your in your full regal colors. You're going to be in your regal form. Yes, color was the wrong word. In your regal form, and you're going to stand tall and proud like the lion, and you have the capability, you have the ability to win any crown. Other people, like, are there viewers in the Leo population who are actually trying to be a beauty pageant or something? Because I feel like this card is saying that yes, it's a very promising card for your journey, and it's saying yes, you can be Miss Universe or Mr. Universe. You can achieve your dreams. Basically, it's saying that you can achieve your dreams, but for that, first you have to move in within yourself and see what are the limiting beliefs which you are holding on to. Because whatever those things are, whatever those limiting beliefs are, if you, for example, if you think that you are not a good teacher, like, let's say you want to become this person who gives, yeah, let's say you want to become this person who gives the best TED Talks. You want to go on to TED Talks, but then you're afraid of speaking because you're like, oh, I don't speak that well. I'm not a good public speaker, and I cannot speak in public. But then when you're doing that, you're only putting self-limiting beliefs on yourself. And what Spirit is telling you right now to do, and also with Pluto moving into the sign which is opposite your sun sign or rising sign, okay, Pluto is going to start opposing your natal sign. So what it is saying is that you have to break free of those limiting beliefs because they are no longer serving you. It is literally the Tower card. Okay, it is literally the Tower card, and the Tower card is here to say that you need to let go, excuse me, you need to let go of the things which are no longer working for you, because your beliefs that you cannot do something is only putting a hold on the thing, on the person who you are actually meant to be. Instead, stand tall, be alert, be in your own Have faith that there is nothing which you cannot achieve. There is nothing which you cannot be. If you want to become a teacher, you can become a teacher. If you want to become an actor, you can become an actor. There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to. Okay, if you want to become a successful businessman, yes, you can become that. What needs to go is the self-doubt and the limiting belief which you are putting on yourself. Okay, do not think that you're a good speaker or that you are not charismatic, because you are Leo rising sun or moon. You were born for this. You are born for the limelight. Okay, but that limelight has to come from within you first. You have to see yourself in that limelight. So first take your, like, why do you have those self-limiting beliefs within yourself? Why is first the question which you need to ask yourself, and then release those feelings, release those doubts, because those are just limiting your growth. And then hold the vision for the best, okay, in the field. Let's say you want to become an actor, so instead of dreaming that you become the best actor in your area, you dream of becoming the best actor possible without limitations. Okay, like, you don't put labels or tags on yourself, you just dream of becoming the best actor. That's it. And then you try showing up as that person, as the person who can act like a pro, there who can even play the villain like a pro, like, who can play any roles. Okay, so see yourself as that. See yourself as the authority in your field, in that field which you want to be in. See yourself as the person who is the best actor or the best singer or the best person in that field, because you can be it, is what spirit is telling you. Let go of the self-limiting beliefs, because they are not helping you grow. Plant seeds of faith within yourself. Okay, Leo, so that was your reading. If you like this reading, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And hopefully I'll see you the next time. Hello, my dear Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have the Sun card for the first new moon. Love that. You have Priestess, how being called to step up and lead. Lovely. And you have personal issues reach resolution, full moon in Cancer. Love that. Okay. Okay, so first of all, what I see happening for you is definitely what the Sun card signifies, and that to me always talks about healing. The Sun card signifies healing for me, and it talks about healing those childhood traumas and stuff. So, again, with the Sun card here and the personal issue reaches conclusion, I feel like finally some childhood trauma of yours is getting healed. Okay, you are entering this particular phase where, and finally you are releasing, you have released some part to childhood traumas, and you're releasing those childhood traumas. Wow, I love that for you. I love that for you. So technically Aries would be your 8th house of fears and what cannot be seen at first glance, right? Because 8th house is underwater. 8th house cannot be seen as clearly as all the other first 7 houses. So with the Sun card and the Priestess and the personal issues card coming up here, I definitely feel like some childhood trauma is getting healed. You're finally reaching a point where you are like taking ownership, like, yeah, that happened with me, that is something which I faced, but then that just was a lesson for me, and I understood that. Okay, I understand that I did not have any control over that. Whatever happened for a reason, and just because it happened doesn't mean that I have to keep this thing on me for the rest of my life. What I'm going to do right now is release all the pain and the trauma which I was holding. I'm going to release it to the Sun, and I'm going to be thankful for the lesson, for the part it played in my life. But now with that, I am letting go of this weight which was on me. I am taking ownership. I am taking control of my own inner child. I'm healing my inner child right now, and I'm taking ownership, and I am releasing the things which were keeping me down, which kept me from flying as high as I would wanted to, which kept me from enjoying, from living my life to the best of my abilities, from enjoying my life, because I was afraid that that thing would happen again. That thing always kept bothering me, and I was not able to voice who I am, who I truly am, embody that person, because that trauma always kept me down. But now I'm standing up in my own power, I'm standing up in my own light, and I'm releasing all the things which were keeping me down. I'm releasing those things to the sun. I'm letting go of those things. Those are not weights which I want to carry anymore. I don't want to carry those weights anymore. I'm letting go of those weights. I'm releasing. I don't need them anymore. Thank you, universe, for giving me those lessons. I understand that not all weight were meant to be borne by me. I carried them so long, but now I release them. I release them to the universe. Thank you. Thank you for accepting them. Thank you for taking the weight off my shoulders. Wow. Love that, Virgo. Then you have Ace of Pentacles for the second new moon, and you have no, wait, postpone, pause, no. Okay. And you have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Okay, I'm going to pull some additional card to understand what this no is actually about. Okay, what this no is actually about. Okay, Spirit, can we get some clarity on this no? Why are you saying no when the win-win outcome is forecast? Why is the no? Wow, okay, so we have 3 cards. We have 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Empress. Okay. Yes, okay. The picture becomes clearer. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles talks about planting those new seeds, planting those new intentions into the world, okay? Giving, planting your dreams on the soil, which is basically what the energy of this new moon is all about. Okay, the second new moon is asking you to plant some seeds, plant some new seeds, because I feel like the first new moon has been more about releasing for you. The first new moon has been more about releasing, but then with this no coming up here, I feel like it's almost like if you are expecting instant result, they are not going to happen, right? You have to wait for a while. You plant the seed, then you wait for a while, because a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Oh my god. Virgos? Oh my god. Wow, okay. I'll tell you what just came to me. This is exciting. I know this says full moon in Libra, but what came to my mind was the full moon which is happening in Libra season, which is obviously going to be the full moon in Aries, right? Which is when we are planting the seeds. When we are planting the seed, we are planting the seed in this new moon of Aries, and those are actually going to harvest in the new moon, in the full moon in Libra season. That is the full moon in Aries. I mean, yeah, this one says full moon in Libra, but what I'm really getting the sense of here is that 6 months, 6 months from now in Libra season, you're going to see the outcome of the seed which you're planting. You're not going to see this right now. This is not the full moon which is coming up right now. It is not the actual full moon in Libra, which is happening in the first week of April. So 21st, yeah, it's happening the first week of April. Let me just check the date. Give me a minute. I tend to forget these things. Full moon in Libra, 23, yeah, 6th of April. Yeah, 6th of April. So it's not this, which is why this came up. Okay, this is not about planting it on this full moon. This is not about reaping the results on this full moon which is coming up. It's about reaping the result in the full moon in Aries season. Sorry, in Libra season, and that is going to be the full moon in Aries, and you are going to get whatever you have sowing right now, whatever you're planting right now, you're going to get the outcome of that in Libra season, okay, in the month of September, right? Yeah, in the month of late September, late August to the first 20 days of first week of September, you're going to be harvesting the reward of this. Love this. Okay, this is not about instant gratification, it's about the long haul. And right now, what you're doing right now, you're not birthing. Okay, you're not birthing, you're being asked to plant the seed, because look how the Empress here is still holding the baby. She is not birthing the baby, she's still holding the baby, she's nurturing the baby, she's feeding the baby in her own womb. And see, there's this another full moon here. Yeah, okay, the synchronicities, yes. she's holding the baby here. So this right now is not the time to give birth. If you people like, if you all want to create something new at this time, definitely plant those seeds, but then it's not the time to get the final outcome yet. The final outcome is coming to you, but first you need to let go. You need to let go of your attachment to the outcome of this thing. You plant the seed, you give it your all, you give it your all your good intentions, you give it all your healing energies, you give it all your faith, your hope, everything. You put all that, all the good things in this seed, and this seed is going to sprout, and this thing is going to grow into this beautiful tree and give you so much, such an amazing harvest, which you are harvesting in 6 months. Okay, but have patience. Do not do not plant it with doubt, with negativity about the outcome of this thing. Do it with certainty that what you are doing, whatever you're putting in, is enough. You're to give it your all, and then you will harvest the rewards for this. So love that for you, dear Virgos. So yeah, definitely go ahead and plant the seeds, do some of this, that releasing which you need to do, let go of the weight which is on you, do some forgiveness, do some letting go practices. Okay, and so yeah, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I was saying Libra. Oh, come on. Oh. But I've been recording for a while, so my voice feels like. Well, I'm going to take a break after doing your pile reading. Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles. You have the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetime. So wow. Okay. Okay, and show the world the real you. Full Moon in Aquarius. Oh. Okay, so yeah, so what Spirit is telling you here is that do not it is time for you to stop doubting in your own abilities. It is time for you that you stop doubting in your own abilities, because honestly, the truth is that you have been training for this particular thing for lifetimes. So I feel like there is this particular thing which you want to work upon, and maybe you started going in that direction, maybe you're working on that, but then you feel that you're not good enough to do this thing, you're not good enough to pursue this particular goal, because like, who the hell am I? How can I become the best actress? I can't even act well. Or how can I be the most amazing singer when I can't even sing that well? Or how can I become a good intuitive guide and intuitive tarot reader when my intuition does not even work? Okay, I'm getting those messages. Like, this is just some of the few of the examples, but you get the gist of it. And I'm giving some multiple examples because obviously these are generalized reading, so more than one Libra will check it. So it's about all the range of possibilities which might come to you. But anyway, so this one is talking about, like, so I feel like, there is this lack of faith in yourself. Like, who am I to be doing this thing? Who am I to want to do this thing? Or how can I even imagine doing this thing when there is people who are so better than me, and so much more amazing than I am, and they're doing this thing and they are rocking it, they're killing it. Who the hell am I to do it? And I'm feeling major imposter syndrome. Yeah, major imposter syndrome. Like, you feel like you are not good enough, you are not good enough to take up the space in this particular space which you want to take, but then you are like constantly judging yourself, like, who am I? Like, why am I even doing this? Like, these people are so much better than me. I feel so out of place here. Okay, but what Spirit is telling you is that you are locking, when you are not believing in your own abilities, when you are not, yeah, when you're not believing in your own abilities, when you're not putting faith in your own abilities and within in you, what you're doing is actually you are blocking your own abilities. Okay, you're blocking your own abilities, which is why you're not able to feel the full entire range of your abilities. Because what you need to do is, you see how the key is lying here by the door, and all she has to do is take this key and unlock the door. She has locked herself in, so that is why she feels like she is not good enough. but all her skills, all the things which she has already learned, all her amazing abilities actually lie within her. It's within her. Okay, she has the key to this door. She can come out, she can come out, and she can go to this other place. She can unlock this door and go to this place because she belongs here. She doesn't have to lock herself out and think like she has no place to be and feel like an imposter, because she is not an imposter. Okay, this card says the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. This these are skills, which you have been born with, and this is a work which you have done for multiple past lifetimes. But I feel like this is also like a major block for you. Yeah, this is also a major block for you, and for whatever, maybe you had some people doubt your abilities in the past, like when you were a kid, someone laughed at you like, oh my god, your voice sucks, like why do you even sing? Okay, or like you suck at acting, like you had that confidence taken away from you, and that is why, like, someone projected their doubts and their insecurities on you, and you took that, because Libra, you are like that sponge. Your Venus ruled, and you took in all their pain, you took in all their doubts and projections on yourself, and you started believing those things about yourself as well, like who am I, why am I even doing this, I'm not even good enough to be doing this. But what spirit is telling you is that you need to show the world the real you, because the real you is not actually the person who is coming out right now. You're only sending out this tiny bit of yourself. Okay, because the other bit is locked, other bit is not even accessing all the tools that she has on the other side of this door, because she doubts her own abilities, she doubts her own skills, she doubts herself being here. But you are always at the right place. Okay, you're exactly where you need to be right now, and you have been training for this for lifetimes. Do not doubt yourself. So what you need to do in the next 30 days, okay, up until the next new moon, is you need to start standing up in your own light. Use some affirmations, okay? So use some affirmations and say that I have been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, I can do it. I'm going to show the real me. I'm going to show the world the real me. It's okay if 10 people don't like me, but I would like me. The inner child within me, she would like me, or he would like me, or they would like me. My inner child would like me. And imagine how my inner child would feel if I'm constantly doubting myself. My inner child would be like, why did I ever believe in myself? Because your inner child believed in yourself. So now you owe it to your inner child to stand up for yourself and show the world the real you. Wow, Libra. Oh, yeah, you have the Queen of Wands. You have leap. You go first. Universe will catch you. I love this. Okay, it's time to release negativity. What was I telling you? It's so during this phase you release the negativity. Okay, up until the next new moon, you work on releasing all the negativity. And also the full moon is coming up on 5th or 6th of April, depending on where you are. So you work upon releasing the negativity, all the negative beliefs, the self-limiting beliefs which you had for yourself, okay, and which was actually stopping you from growing, which was actually stopping you from being who you exactly are. Wow, which is the Queen of Wands. She's the master. She's the master of her craft. You see how she is playing with this fire. She has this fire on her palm, and it does not burn her because she can manipulate it. She can use it because she is the Queen of Wands. She's the Queen of Fire. It is her element. So what Spirit is telling you here is that yes, you are in your element. Okay, you are doing exactly the thing which you were always meant to do. But so stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your own abilities, and make that leap. Okay, do the thing which you want to do. Jump. Universe will catch you. You won't fall, because you won't. Universe is ready there to catch you. And also, like, you have been training for this for lifetimes. This is what you came here to do. This is what you came here to be. So stop doubting yourself. Okay, release the negativity and jump. Because when you start believing in your own abilities, you become this Queen of Wands. You become the master of your own element. You are able to shine and be the person who you are always meant to be. Stop hiding behind closed doors. Stop hiding the true you. Come out. You deserve to be seen, you deserve to be acknowledged for who you are. Okay, so stop hiding, my dear Libra. Wow. Okay, Libra, so yeah, that was a very intense but short reading for you. If it resonated, or if you liked, thank you for watching. If it resonated, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Hello, my dear Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have death or rebirth as your tarot for the first new moon. Then you have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And you have confidence as your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay, so what I feel happening for you here, and I'm ignoring this title here because the scenery is calling me in more than this title. Because if you look at it, this death card has these trees as a reflection on his helmet. Okay, and I don't know, this just feels very much on brand with this image right here. So I'm looking at the image and not so much the title. Okay, so I feel like a lot of transformation is happening for you right now. And honestly, that is true for most of the signs, but then you're a fixed sign. And for fixed signs, ooh, because Uranus has been in Taurus since a while, since the last few years, and then Uranus is still staying in Taurus for the next few years. So obviously you are going through this theme of change, of coming out of your own crevices, okay, of coming out of your own cracks. So I feel there is this whole transformation which is happening. Okay, I see you are moving towards new horizons. You're leaving some things behind, you're leaving the things which no longer work for you behind, and you're working towards a new horizon. You're working towards a new place. Now you always had your sights set on this place and you're making slow movement, but I feel like you're finally coming out of this place. Okay, the hard work which you had to do, the hardship which you had to face is finally coming to a close. Wow, it's finally coming to a close, and the hard part of your journey, the hardest part of your journey is over, or it's soon going to be over, like very soon with this new moon. Okay, and you're moving into a place which is much more serene and much better for you. And obviously confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Yeah, go forward, go forward. Again, the same message, I'm getting the same message, like go forward. Again, I'm ignoring the title and looking at the image because it looks like the lion is ready to charge forward. The lion has gone through his journey and he is ready now to be in this place. He has finally reached your place. Okay, it's like you have finally reached this milestone. Okay, you have finally reached a milestone. I see you reaching a milestone. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Yay! For the 20th of April, you have answered the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Wow, okay. And you have balanced spirituality and practicality. Full moon in in Pisces. Okay, so first of all, you, as I said, like, yeah, you are coming out of a difficult phase of your life. Okay, you are finally coming out of a difficult phase of your life, and by the 20th of April, you have come out of that tough phase of your life, and you are reaching this phase where you can just beat your own drum and you can just enjoy, have fun. Okay, you're moving to the beat of your own drum, you're having fun, and you're living your life. You have reached this milestone. As I was talking about milestone, yeah, you have reached this milestone and you're happy and excited, obviously. And this is great, this is great for you. And also, see, if you look at this two images, like they seem so before, like the before and after, like I feel like you started here, you made your journey through all these mountains, and you have reached this place. This is very comfortable, this very nice, this very beautiful serene place. And you see the waterfall is even here, and it just looks like this place from a different viewpoint. There are all these mountains in the background which you have already overcome, and you have reached this place, and you're sitting here and you're absorbing the view. and that is lovely. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I just saw what I was just checking what this said. Lemuria creating heaven on earth. This is happening. And because you believed in your own abilities, because you believed that you could cross the mountain, you actually did. And now you have reached this place of serenity, you have reached this place of calm, of peace. But at the same time, Spirit is asking you, oops, sorry. Spirit is asking you, what is your soul calling you to do next? Because you have overcome a huge part of your journey. So, what is the next journey which you want to undertake? And whichever the journey is which you need to undertake, remember to balance spirituality with practicality in that field. Okay? Like, yeah, you're spiritual and everything, but also you need to be grounded, right? There are some earthly things which you must do, which you must fulfill. There are some of those earthly journeys which you must do. Like, yeah, the spirituality is a journey for all of us. It's a huge topic, and so I'm not going to get into that. But I feel like you are reaching a place of tranquility, and then Spirit is asking you to answer the call to your soul's calling. Like, what is your soul calling you to do next? Which direction should you follow next? Because you have reached the end of the journey, but it's also time that you start moving towards, or at least making up your mind about the next direction, about the new direction which you need to move into next. So answer the call. Let spirituality guide you, but also listen to your own practical self, but also let your intuition guide you. Do not doubt your intuition, okay? Because you're being led in the best way possible. You're being led to exactly where you need to be, okay? So that, my dear Scorpios, was your very short reading. Well, compared to others, is a little short, but I'm sure that's okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated, do leave a comment down below. Let me know, and subscribe if you feel called to do so, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear side, sun, moon, and rising. So you have justice. You have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And you have two moons, two cards for the moonology from the moonology oracle. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Another pile also got this card, and this card, I guess, also wanted to come. So we are going to keep it here. So you also have the moon card. Interesting. And the moon card is about what cannot be seen, right? It's about those depths of emotion. And the feeling which I'm getting from this card in particular is that what are you hiding within you? What is it which wants to rise up and answer the call of the moon? Oh my god. Yes. See, you also got this card, and there is also, I mean, I thought this was the sun for the other. This card came up for another sign as well, but in that sign I thought of this as the sun, but for you it looks like it's this moon. It looks like it's a full moon. So first of all, for the first new moon which has just passed, and the full moon is approaching us, even though it's a reading for the two new moons of Aries in 2023, the full moon is also approaching us very soon. That's on the 6th of April, if I'm not wrong. And what I'm see the tag here says the same thing. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's the feeling which I got from this card as well. You see how these two wolves are howling at the moon, and that is the inner call, right? Like, that is the pull which they feel towards the moon. When the full moon comes out, they just want to howl and let their voice out and sing at the top of their voice. And I'm getting the same kind of message for you, and this also came here, that what are you hiding underneath the surface? Oh my god, this also echoes here in this card, because if you look, this is justice card and this is the card of karma, and the girl on the surface here looks so happy and content and everything, but then the girl on this side, she is carrying on so much of stress, and she's carrying on so much, she has like this darkness surrounding her. So but I feel like this is also obviously a part of her, and if there are parts of you which are hurting and which want to be let out, you know, because obviously our bodies, they don't want to hold on to the pain forever. Our bodies don't want to hold on to the pain forever, excuse me, hold on to the pain forever. Yeah, our body likes to release. And the message which I'm getting for you here, particularly with the moon card and the justice here, is that what is your soul calling you to do? What is it that your soul just wants to eject, you know, like a pimple? Like I don't know why that came to my head. That's so weird. And yeah, anyway, so like, you know how when we get a pimple, it's like the skin pushes that thing forward. It's like an eruption, right? It's like an eruption on the surface of the skin. And here I'm getting the same feeling. Like, what is it which wants to pop out, but then you're suppressing it, you're pushing it down, that wants to be let out? Okay, so first you need to release. Okay, release all the parts of you, and also make some intentions for letting this part of you out, because this part wants to be let out. I'm sorry if the light is not, is kind of dim. Well, anyway, so yeah, answer the call. And these two cards also are also talking about the same thing. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, it's time to release the thing which is holding you back, and show the world the real you. Yeah, like, very clear. The message here is very clear for you for the first 15 days, or for the first month, the first 30 days, and that started from the 21st March and continuing up to the 20th of April. You have this journey which you need to undertake. Okay, so there is this part of you which wants expression, which wants to come out, which wants to be let out, and Spirit is asking you to do just that. Tend to that part of you. Okay, because that part wants to come out. Then we have, for the second new moon, we have Ten of Pentacles. Love that. So there's a lot of abundance and prosperity which is coming your way. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. And then you have two cards, and you have I am Rama. Where are you being called to journey to? I mean, I read it as I am Rama, but like, yeah, it can also be Im Rama. Yeah, so where are you being called to journey to? The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, I'll keep it here. And then you have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Okay, so obviously I feel like, you know, with the releasing which you are doing with the first full moon, and for the first 30 days of this new season, a lot of healing is actually going to take place at the very cosmic level. Okay, when you accept that there are parts of you which wants expression, which wants to be let out, and which you need to let go of, because they're not serving you, they're only keeping you down. You need to come out of the surface of water and see the moon. But when you do just that, you get that reciprocation from the universe. Okay, when you express yourself, you see that like there are so many things which will actually want to come to you. When you express your desire for certain things, yeah, you see that there are so many things which the universe wants to give to you, but right now the universe is not able to reach through, because for obvious reasons you are blocking the energy. Your energy is blocked, and that in turn is blocking the energy for of new things to come in. So new things are not able to come in. So you first have to open your energies here. Instead of being the defensive self, let whatever's coming to you, let it come to you. Feel the feelings, but of course take help as well if that is what you think you need. But at the same time, the question is, where do you want to go to? But I feel like this is also a very much a spiritual journey and not just a physical journey. But of course there's generalized reading, so for some of you, my dear Sag, it will be a spiritual a physical journey. So actual vacations are also a great way to start this thing. Also, I feel like, you know, when you get to go on vacations, it's almost like you have some releasing which happens. You get enlightened from your trips. And Sagittarius, like, your sign rules travel. So go out there. Go out there, go traveling, meet new people, see new places, and where is the place which your one soul wants to go to? If there is a particular practice which your soul wants to do right now, indulge it. If you want to learn tarot, learn it. If you want to learn something else, do it. let your desires come out is basically the message which I have for you. And of course, you have to balance spirituality with practicality. And that's how I said, like, this card reminded me of you wanting to go on a spiritual journey, but then spirit here is telling you that, yeah, it is great to be spiritual, it's great to connect with your higher self and with the divine and your divine self and with the one and everything. And by the one, I mean the supreme universe, yeah, the universal energy which keeps it all together, like the one, the first, the only thing. Anyway, that's a long arduous concept, so not for today. Yeah, so if that is the place which you want to journey to, if moksha is the journey which you want to undertake, that's great as well. But you have to remember that you need to balance spirituality with practicality. You are here for a reason. You're here to learn certain lessons, and if you don't do the grounding properly, then the true growth which can happen won't happen, because you are floating. When you are too connected with your spiritual self, which is great, you need to be connected. It's almost like you're floating on thin air, but then spirit is telling you that if you only float on thin air and not touch the ground, you will just fly away. And not necessarily good places. Okay, so you need to take some control and do some grounding, and that will balance and actually bring in more power and energy to you. Okay, and you also have the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetime, so yeah, this is something, this is a path. If you have been questioning lately, like, this is the path, like, there is this hard desire which you want to follow, but if you are asking yourself, then spirit is saying that if you can desire it, you can achieve it. If you can desire to go on that journey, you can do it. Okay, so let your manifestor self out, go out on that journey. Okay, so thank you, my dear Saj, for watching this reading. If you like this video, give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have Two of Wands, transformation. Things are changing at cellular level, deep healing. And you have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay, oh my god, wow, because full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Well, because obviously we're talking about your sign. So I see that you are moving forward. You're moving forward in a new direction. You're dreaming the new dreams, and you're gearing yourself to walk towards this new direction, to walk towards a new path, to walk towards a new horizon. Okay, and it's almost like this is really reassuring, because yeah, you are walking towards a new direction, and you are walking towards a new path, but it's so assuring, because this path also means that a lot of healing has taken place, and that a tough cycle is at its end. Wherever you were up until this point, it's likely that you were not so comfortable. Okay, it's likely that you are doing the things which you needed to do, my dear Capricorns, but then at the same time you were not very happy, and you were not following the path which calls to you. You were just doing the things because you had to do the things, and not because you wanted to do the things. Yeah. So what is happening for you right now, my dear Capricorns? And it makes me so happy, because it says that the tough cycle, if the tough cycle is ending. Okay, it's the end of a tough cycle approaches. It is very near you, and with the Two of Wands, I see that finally you are going to start moving towards that new direction. Okay, you are finding the time to pursue the things which you actually wanted to do. Maybe, like, instead of working like continuously and feeling like you don't have any time in your own hands, right now what you're doing is you are actually finding time for yourself, and you're dreaming your dreams again. You are reliving, or you are igniting the dreams maybe which you had put on hold for a while. But now, with this is so assuring. I love this for you, my dear Capricorns. Is right now you have started dreaming those dreams again. You have started believing this. Yes, I can still go ahead in that direction. Yeah, maybe I lost some time doing the things which I had to do, but it doesn't mean that my dreams have to die. Okay, like that was a pause, but right now I'm going to start moving again towards the direction which I wanted to go in. I always wanted to walk that path, and now I'm going to. And whatever thing which I had to do, I have done that thing. I have paid my dues, and now I can start moving in that direction. I love this because even in this card, like the cat is looking at a new direction, and even here she is looking at the same direction. Okay, and if you look at it, it looks like both of them are looking at this, and they this Capricorn here is looking at this. So yeah, they recognize each other. It's that inner soul of yours, it's that inner calling of yours which recognizes its pull towards that path which you want to walk upon. I love this. I'm so happy for you because obviously a lot of healing is taking place right now. You've started believing again. Amazing. Okay, so on the 20th of April, you have actually started walking towards that new direction. Nice. You have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Ah, okay, I almost want to scream. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Nice. Yes. Okay. So this is beautiful. This is lovely. So right now you're here. Okay. After the new moon, which happened on the 20th, you're here. You've started reigniting those passions, reigniting those dreams which you had maybe as a kid, or the direction which you wanted to move in, but you couldn't move in to that direction for whatever reason, and you had to work a certain other direction. But right now you've started dreaming about walking that direction again, and because you have dreamt of that, you actually start walking that path. You actually start working towards that, and you're actually moving ahead in that direction. It's not a very rapid, like it's not a very fast paced movement, but it is movement. And I love this because like earth signs have a bit of difficulty making the changes, but I see you making the changes in your life. Okay, you're like, okay, I have invested enough in this thing, I've given this thing enough time. Right now is the time for me to walk towards that other direction and use my dreams, use my skills, and use whatever I had for achieving my dreams, my and living my dreams. I love that. And with that, because you're walking towards this new direction, you see how in this picture, this figure looks to be a zoomed out version of this figure here. So great. So it's like she has almost like here she recognizes that yes, she needs to get out of the chair and do some other things, and here she's actually standing. He's moving forward, he's moving, and she is standing up and she is creating, she is dreaming, she is doing the magic, she's doing the work. It's not very fast, but then it is happening. Okay, it's happening at immense at multiple levels for you. I love that. And also, it's saying, look at the bigger picture. Like, yeah, instead of regretting why you had to be here for all this while, look at the bigger picture. What did you learn because of your time here? What did your time here give you? Because of all the phases of our life which we have to go through, they all have a reason. And as I say, there's always a season and everything. They all have a reason. Nothing is ever without purpose. Whatever you're doing right now, it might not be exactly the position. Like this is good position, but then it is not the position which you desired. Okay, it's not the position, it's not exactly where you want to be. So obviously you have decided to make the changes, and spirit is saying that yes, love that. And instead of saying like, why did I waste my time on that thing, be grateful for whatever you earned as a result of that thing which you had to do, the detour which you had to take, or the tough time which you had to do. Maybe for few of you, maybe you fell sick and then you had to go through a healing period before you could get down and out and start working again, like being active and everything. And you are no longer confined to a chair, because here you see how here she's in the home, she's sitting, and then here they're out. So instead of feeling the regret about wasting time, look at it with gratitude. Like, yeah, maybe you some time was lost there, but then it's fine. right? You also gain certain things because of that time. You also use that time for your healing. You also use that time for that other thing. And now obviously this is generalized messages, generalized reading. So take what resonates. Yeah, but whatever time which you spent here, which you are not so happy about, that was all for a reason. And that had its reason. And now that reason is done. Now you have done your work here, and now you can move to the new path. So instead of looking at this phase with guilt or annoyance, like why did I spend my time, why did that have to happen to me, be grateful that you had the time to give here. And now because of this, you're able to move towards your new goals and new ambitions with more determination. And my dear Capricorns, remember, you are Capricorns, you are the cardinal sign, you are meant to start new things, and you're meant to rule over new things, and you are going to rule over new things. Just because you have decided to work on something new, success is assured. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Be grateful for the time which you spent here, because I feel like you also learned a lot due to this thing here. So take stock of all the things which you have learned, express your gratitude, and then move out towards the new direction, towards the new horizon. I love this for you, my dear Capricorn. So this was it for your reading for these two new moons, the journey from the first new moon to the second new moon. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you the next time. Bye. Hello, my dear Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you have the Emperor. Love that. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And prosperity lies ahead. Okay, Aquarius. So it feels like you've already started walking a new direction, or you are working. Okay, like it's very obvious. Like what this is saying, you're already doing it. Basically what this card says, you're already doing the thing which you are always meant to do. And if you find that you're constantly questioning yourself, if you should change your directions, or if it is even worth it, then Spirit here is telling you, yes, this is exactly what you were meant to do. Okay, you took charge, you took action, and you have started working on something. It could be on a project, it could be towards the dream life of yours, or it could even be working on yourself. Okay, like how we want to better ourselves in day-to-day life, right? And you have already made that change. You have already made an executive decision, and you have started making the changes in your life. And spirit is very clear, and this is really reassuring. I love this for you, because this is saying that you're already doing it. Okay, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. You're already facing your true north. Whatever you're doing right now, if you wanted a reassurance, this is the reassurance which you were looking for. Because, well, spirit is saying that you are already facing your true north. Okay, so don't think that you are lost, or why, if you're even meant to do this, because yes, you're meant to do this. And if you're constantly questioning, like, okay, maybe you're not getting acknowledged for that thing, but spirit here is telling you that prosperity lies ahead. I love this for you, my dear Aquarius. So let's see what's happening for you on the 20th of April. So you have 9 of Pentacles. Love that. You have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, and that just goes so well with your sign, right? And you have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Okay, first of all, yes, indeed, we have a new moon eclipse on the 20th of April. So this showing up for you, guys, you all are aligned. Okay, my dear Aquarius, if you're watching this video, you are so in alignment right now, and spirit just acknowledges that. And spirit is telling you, the spirit acknowledges that whatever changes, whatever things you decided to work upon, you were always meant to work upon those things. So if you have doubt, again, leave that behind. And also on 20th of April, I feel like you will start seeing some results. Okay, you will find seeing some results. They won't be everything which you wanted, but in this 1 month or a span of 20 days, you will start seeing results, that things are growing. Okay, you will start experiencing the growth. Wow, you'll start experiencing the growth, and you'll be able to see and you'll be able to see the growth, you'll be able to experience the growth. And obviously when that happens, you'll stop questioning your reality, like whether you should be doing this, because yes, you're always meant to be doing this. Again, this Pleiades card says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you guys, obviously, like, first of all, this aligns so well with what Aquarius sign is all about. And of course, Pluto just moved into your sign, so expect powerful changes, which is what this new moon eclipse is telling us. Pluto has moved into your sign, and Pluto is going to be there for the next 20 years. So we have a long 20 years ahead of us. Excuse me. Yeah, so we have a long 20 years with Pluto in your sign Aquarius for the next 20 years. And what it's going to do here is obviously going to create those massive changes. But I feel like, your life is obviously also going to be changed like so much, and you'll be seeing that, whatever you're doing right now, whatever that thing is which you're walking towards right now, you will start seeing that that actually serves a purpose deeper than you could ever have imagined. Yeah, because you are facing your true north and you are doing the things you were always meant to do. And on the 20th, and by the 20th of April, now obviously when we're talking about timing, because this is generalized readings, take them, don't take them as such fixed, determined, like fixed timings. Be flexible. Yeah, what I mean to say is that have some flexibility in your mind towards that. But this is really reassuring, because Spirit is telling you that, first of all, yeah, you're already doing it, you're already facing your true north, you are already in this energy, you've already taken this energy on you, you've already embraced the emperor energy, and you've already started making the changes which you were meant to make in your life, and you've started working towards your true north, which is great, and obviously prosperity lies ahead, and expect powerful change. But what I feel like, yeah, what I was saying here was that whatever you're doing right now, it has deeper consequences. Okay, it has deeper meaning that you could ever have imagined. Whatever you're doing right now, it is going to help so many people along the way. Or if you feel like you have not actually started doing the thing, rest assured that whatever the thing is which you want to do, that is going to be exactly the thing which you're always meant to do. Okay, like, you are actually going to help humanity uplift as a result of the things which you're doing. And it's almost like you are recognizing your soul mission, and it's about channeling and uplifting humanity. So through being you, and you following your true north, you following your true direction, you're also going to motivate other people. Okay, even if you're not working with other people directly, like, if you feel like you're not working with other people directly, and this is just something, maybe you're working on your own body, or how you appear, or your self-image. Okay, if it is something like that, but what Spirit is telling me is that whatever the thing is, you might think that this is insignificant, but Spirit is saying it's very significant, because while you are facing your true north and you're walking this direction, other people are going to see that, and other people are seeing that. Okay, other people are seeing that, and that's going to inspire other people to do that. Yes, they can also follow their dreams, they can also follow and go in the direction which they always wanted to, because if you can do it, obviously they can too. So you are becoming this motivator, you're becoming this guide, and you are helping people come out of their own uncertainties and own selves of and doubts. It's almost like you're unshackling them and helping them step out into a newness, into growth. So yeah, that was it for your reading, my dear Aquarius. You have a very powerful month ahead. If you like this video, to give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget, you are already facing your true north. You don't have to question yourself. Okay, keep facing your true north, keep working the direction, you're on the right path. Bye. Hello, my dear Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your reading. So you have Three of Pentacles. You have no, wait, postpone, say pause, say no. and you have look at the bigger picture. So I see that you're working on certain things, you're working on something which you think, and which is actually the thing which you're always meant to work upon. Okay, but it could be that you are not actually seeing results yet. Okay, so and maybe you just want, okay, or it could be that you are working on a product and you want to put it out into the world, but what spirit is saying is that right now is not the perfect time for you. Okay, it's a little difficult, my dear Pisces, but then, well, if it came up, I have to give the message to you, right? So it says no, postpone, pause, say no. Or if someone is asking you to make some decision and someone is rushing you to make some decision, because I feel like there is a bit of teamwork which is happening. It's not just you involved in this picture, there are also other people involved in this picture. It could be you joining a partnership with someone, or yeah, something which has a few other people involved. So it could even be setting that marriage date. So what spirit is telling you is that right now might not be the best time to proceed with this. Right now is not the best time to go in this direction, but it's not a hard no. It's more like wait. It's like wait before the storm passes, because you see, like the path here is clear, and obviously there is this mountain which lies ahead, which you can't see here because there are clouds and lightning is also striking and everything. But the path is here, but because of the storm which is here, you're not able to go from here to there, right? Because the storm is here, and if you want to go to the mountain here, then you have to pass through the storm. So it's almost like right now whatever you're doing is not the right now. Whatever you want to do, or like if you have to make some executive decision right now, postpone a bit. Okay, there is something which is going to come to your awareness. There is something which is going to come to your awareness, and that is only going to come to you after the storm passes. Okay, and the storm is going to pass. It's not like the storm is going to be there forever, but it is just temporary. Okay, wait till the next full moon, at least, yeah, for things to clear up, because it says look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, also I feel like, in some instances we kind of have to zoom out, which is the message which is coming for you here, because you see, we are always very attached with what's happening in our life. And then I heard, okay, and I heard this thing somewhere. I watched some shorts and it was there, yeah, YouTube shorts. So and it said, so, like, if you have watched Friends, Ross keeps doing this funny things, and this one time he was wearing this um, tight leather pants, and they became very hot and uncomfortable after a while. So I think he was on a date and he went to the washroom to get them changed, and or just to to breathe. And then he's in the washroom, and he drops his pants and then he's applying powder all over his legs and everything. But obviously he's making such a mess of this thing, and when we watch the scene, obviously it's like so hilarious, it's so funny, right? As a viewer, it is very hilarious and it is very funny. But imagine if you're Ross in the situation. Obviously you are hot and uncomfortable, and then you are on a date and you're trying to impress the girl, and then your pants are so uncomfortable, it makes weird sounds, and you feel stuffed up in that, and you feel like you have to, and like you pull down your pants in the washroom and now you cannot get them up, and like you're panicking, right? As soon as we attach ourselves with the character, we start feeling the emotions of the character even more. So what I'm telling you here is that even with our own lives, sometimes we have to zoom out. Okay, it's like seeing things from a different perspective. I know it is difficult, and it does take some practice, and it takes some awareness. But imagine if you are the viewer. Okay, you are not just the actor in your life, you're also someone who is watching this movie happening from a different perspective. What would you suggest from this perspective? Okay, so basically, don't look at the thing from here, because obviously if you're seeing the piece from here, you're not able to see everything which is happening. Like, you won't be able to get the whole picture of this scene. But if you are zooming out, you get a better picture. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Then for the 20th of April, you have King of Swords, clarity, love that. and then you have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so it's happening, you see, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Love that. Okay, just a bit of waiting, just a bit of waiting, and I would say waiting till the full moon, because you got two full moons in this card. I mean, it's a gibbous moon, but come on, we all know that it's almost going to be a full moon in the next day or so. So you're very close, okay? But right now is not the time to launch. Right now is not the time to make this attention to do that thing, whatever it is, a thing which you want to head on. Like, it could be launching a product, it could be setting a date for a marriage, or it could be saying yes to some, maybe let's say you have a job offer, but then it could be that another job offer is coming your way. And if you're saying yes to this job offer today, you don't know which job offer is coming to you tomorrow. So use your intuition, because my dear Pisces, it's one of your strengths, okay? And you see how in both those cards we have this lightning, we have the lightning happening here, obviously, and it's like so intense. And then in this card we have a very small strand of lightning, so things ease up as soon as the full moon is over, and the full moon is happening on the 6th of April. So again, I hate telling people to wait, but is the message which is coming for you. Wait, do not take any executive decisions right now. Think about it, spend some time mulling over it. It could be that other things are also coming to your attention in a few days or so, things which you're not aware of right now. But with the full moon, after the full moon is the perfect time to make those decisions and head forward in that path, because that would be the initiation, that would be the time for you to start. Okay, so yeah, with this, so first, for right now, maybe you're going through this conundrum, should I or should I not, or something. Okay, that's impatience which I'm feeling here. But then zoom out right now and think from a different perspective. What would you suggest yourself to do if you're the viewer, if you're the audience of your life, okay, of the movie of your life? Imagine your life is a movie, and what decision would you ask, or what would you be telling yourself if you're watching your life happen as a movie? Like, as a viewer, what would you be telling? Like, you know, in those horror movies, we know, like, as soon as our person, like, as soon as the friend walks into the attic or basement, they're going to be dead, and we're like, don't go, don't go, don't go. But then obviously they go, and then they're like, whoo, gone. So it's like that. What is a decision? Okay, what would you encourage yourself to do? What would you encourage your movie character to do if you are watching a movie, if you're the viewer of the movie and not the protagonist of the movie? Okay, so zoom out, because when you zoom out, you get the clarity. You have the King of Swords happening for you on the 20th of April. So you gain clarity. Okay, you are gaining clarity. You're reaching the stage where you gain clarity, and things are becoming so much closer. Things are becoming much clearer to you. Okay, and yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. So 20th April, that is more of a time to achieve your goal than right now. Okay, so yeah, that was it for your reading, my dear Pisces. If you like this video, do give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you the next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Remember to zoom out.